The 80-20 rule for weight loss? What's that? Meaning 80% of your results comes from the food you eat and only 20% of your results come from your workouts? What? Is this actually true? I mean, are abs really built in the kitchen? Turns out, this is actually true. Just by changing my diet while continuing to do my exercises, I was able to lose 6 extra kg in a month. In this video, I'm going to share this full day diet plan along with recipes and timings with you. And at the end of the video, I'm going to share some unconventional tips that will help you in losing weight. For breakfast, we keep it very simple yet packed with nutrients. Start with a bowl of seasonal fruit. It's summertime now and melons are easily available. Give about 30 minutes for the fruit to digest, and then we'll have some nuts and dry fruits that have been soaked overnight. I've soaked 5 almonds, 1 walnut, 5 black raisins, a few groundnuts last night, and in the morning I add a date and a spoonful of mixed seeds to this. And we'll also add 2 tablespoons of moong sprouts and 2 tablespoons of methi sprouts to our breakfast. Now I know eating methi sprouts is kind of unconventional, but these little sprouts are power-packed with antioxidants and really help you in weight management. This high protein and wholesome breakfast is very nutritious, and more importantly, it's very easy to make and it keeps you satiated till lunchtime. This is what today's lunch plate looks like. We have sprouted kala chanas, we have steamed lauki kofta, we have beetroot raita, and we have foxtail millet. We have some salad. So, why did I choose these dishes for today's video? Well, because these are some of my favorites, and more importantly, there are some key takeaways behind each of these dishes that I want to share with you. So let's get started. Let us start with the sprouted Kala chana dal. Soak 1 cup of kala chanas overnight and the next morning tie them up in a muslin cloth and leave this in an airtight container for 12 to 24 hours so that the kala chanas start sprouting. To make the dish, we first steam the sprouts for 20 minutes. We're steaming the sprouts and not pressure cooking them because steaming helps retain the maximum amount of nutrients in the sprouts. To make the dish, take a little oil, jeera, curry leaves, hing, crushed ginger and garlic, 1 diced onion, make puree of 2 tomatoes, add this and then add 1 tablespoon dhania powder, 1 teaspoon jeera powder and 1 tablespoon turmeric powder. Once these are cooked, add the steamed sprouts, add a little water and salt and let this cook for 5 minutes. After that, you can lightly mash some sprouts, add some more water if needed, and 1 teaspoon of garam masala and bring it to a boil. And you're done. Garnish with coriander leaves before eating. This sprouted kala chana dish is extremely tasty. You're going to have to try it out for yourself. And there are 2 key takeaways from this dish. Number 1 being that sprouts are very high in protein content and sprouts are easier to digest than the unsprouted version, thus making this dish easier on your digestive system. And number 2 takeaway is that steam your food as much as you can. Look, I get it. I'm going to be honest with you, okay? I still use the pressure cooker sometimes because it is easier to do so. But steaming retains more nutrients in the food than pressure cooking. And these days, I'm honestly making an effort to pressure cook less and steam my food more. Next up is steamed lauki kofta. Grate some lauki and squeeze the water out of this lauki before the next steps. But save this water because we will be adding it to the dish later on. Into the grated lauki, add some besan, dhania powder, jeera powder, turmeric and salt. Add some garam masala and pepper powder as well. And mix all the ingredients well. Make the kofta balls with your hands. Coat the steamer with some desi ghee and then put the balls in the steamer. After 10 minutes of steaming them, open the lid, coat the top side of the balls with some ghee, turn them around and steam them for another 10 minutes. While the koftas are getting steamed, we'll make the curry. Take desi ghee, jeera, curry leaves, crushed ginger and garlic, hing, make puree of 2 tomatoes and add to this. And to this add 1 tablespoon dhania powder, 1 teaspoon jeera powder, salt as per taste and let this cook. Once this is cooked, you can add water and don't forget we also have the juice from the lauki, you can add that as well. Towards the end, add the koftas and coriander leaves and turn the flame off and you're done. This steamed lauki kofta dish is super tasty, and you obviously noticed that we completely avoided adding the usual fried koftas to it. So that's the takeaway from this dish. Every once in a while, be a little creative. See what small changes you can make to a dish to make it that much healthier for your body. And now we'll make our millets. For this meal, I'm using foxtail millets, also known as kangni. Soak the millets for about 20 minutes and then cook it in a pot, just like you would cook rice, till it becomes soft like this. Millets are a great source of fiber. They're gluten-free, and I try to include it as much as I would include rice or roti in my meals. Next up, we're gonna have the beetroot raita. Take 2 bowls of curds, add some jeera powder, black salt and pepper to it, mix it all in. Grate half a beetroot and then add the grated beetroot to the curds. For the tadka, take a little desi ghee, add some mustard seeds, curry leaves, hing, chana dal, urad dal, and add this to the raita. Stir and enjoy. My favorite thing about this dish is the color, am I right? And also the fact that it is filled with the goodness of raw beetroot. Look, having plain curds, plain dahi every single day can get boring at times. And this is a fun way of turning dahi into something interesting. And lastly, with the salad, keep it simple and use fresh seasonal vegetables. I've used lettuce, cucumber and carrots for today's salad. Squeeze some lemon juice over it for that good vitamin C, and chaat masala is optional. Do not underestimate the importance of eating raw food, my friends. Include as much salad as you can in your daily meals. When I see this plate, what I see is a wholesome meal. I mean, there is something raw, there is protein, there are veggies, there is probiotics, and there are healthy carbs. For snacks, my mantra is to keep it simple, tasty, and healthy. And I try to include superfoods in my snacks. My current favorite is chia seeds. Let's look at a few easy ways to add these seeds to your diet. This one is super simple. Take 1 glass of coconut water, add 2 tablespoons of chia seeds to this, stir and let this sit for about 15 minutes, and then enjoy. Super refreshing. You can also add the chia seeds to just plain water, but I learned this coconut water thing from my mother-in-law and I absolutely love it. Let's look at another easy and tasty way to add chia seeds to your diet. Take half a cup of coconut milk. You can also use regular milk. Add 2 tablespoons of chia seeds to this, mix well and store this in the fridge. The next day, at snack time, simply take this mixture out and you can eat it as it is. Or if you're like me and you want to take this to the next level, you can top this up with your favorite fruit. My current summer favorite, chopped mango. Oh my god, so good. Chia seeds are rich in protein containing all 9 amino acids, omega-3 fatty acids and calcium. They are full of antioxidants and very easy to include in your diet. They are rich in fiber and keep you full and give you a feeling of satiety, which is obviously helpful in weight loss because now you are no longer munching on unhealthy stuff. I've been using Atar Ayurveda's chia seeds, and I've got to tell you, I'm impressed. With Atar Ayurveda, I know that I'm getting good quality chia seeds that are super clean with no twigs or dust and that soak perfectly. Also, they are FSSAI approved. You can check out Atar Ayurveda's chia seeds by clicking on the link in the description. I am South Indian, and you know this video will be incomplete without a nice, yummy South Indian dish. This one. I learned this one from my mom and is one of my absolute favorites. Pesarapappu Pongal, or basically moong chilka khichdi. And we're gonna have it with groundnut chutney, baby. I've actually never seen anyone make this dish quite like this, so hold tight and let's jump in. Wash and soak half a cup of moong chilka, half a cup of rice for 15 minutes. Add water, salt and cook this mixture in a pot till the rice and dal come to this consistency. Heat a little desi ghee, lightly fry broken cashews, curry leaves, nicely diced ginger, then add jeera, broken black peppers and hing, and add this mixture to the pot of rice and dal and stir the whole thing together. For the groundnut chutney, roast 1 cup groundnuts and remove the skin. Grind the groundnuts along with jeera powder and salt. Soak a little tamarind for using later. Dice and stir fry 1 onion and 1 chili. Add coriander and pudina to this and stir fry a little bit more. After cooling, add this mixture to the groundnut paste along with some tamarind juice and run the mixer. Enjoy the Pesarapappu Pongal along with the groundnut chutney. Simply heavenly. Now this is what I call a high protein dinner, which is very easy to make and heavenly to eat. Keep dinner light and simple and eat at least 3 hours before you go to sleep. This ensures that your food digests before you sleep, and that means that your digestive system also gets to rest along with the rest of your body when you're asleep. At the start of the video, I had promised you some unconventional techniques that would help in losing weight. Unconventional technique number 1. Eat your food slowly. Chew it slowly, fully savoring the taste and enjoying all the flavors. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes for your brain to signal that your tummy is full. And so, when you eat slowly, you're automatically going to maintain portion control. Technique number 2. Eat your food without distractions. No mobile phones, no TVs, no laptops, no screens of any kind. It is very easy to overeat when your brain is distracted. And basically enjoy your food, enjoy your lives, and you can click on this video where I talk some more about my diet if you want to know more about this topic, and definitely leave a comment down below because I love hearing your thoughts. Alright, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.